interview start with the same question and with the same pattern most of the time. Most of the time, they only ask the same question. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself might seem like a win of an interview. After all, you know much about yourself. And good thing too, because it's often the first thing the interviewer will ask you. Whether you are having the interview with your prospective boss or you are having the last part of your interview with the CEO. The question, almost the same thing. Tell me about yourself. Well, the question sounds easy on paper, but when you think about it, it is really open-ended question. Do you start with your background, or do you go through whatever on your resume, or do you introduce yourself as a person than a professional? Worried and unsure on how to answer the question, tell me about yourself. Relax, you are not the only one. Most people struggle with the question, tell me about yourself. To better answer the question, the first thing you need to understand is why and the reason the interviewer asks you the question. The interviewer is not looking at your own story or what you had in your breakfast, what you had in your lunch, and dinner. Rather, the question is a way for them to ease into actual interview and get a general idea of what you're all about. It acts as an introduction, and depending on how you answer is going to help the interviewer decide what to ask you next. This is an opportunity for you to leave a first impression. Give a good answer, and the interviewer will enthusiastically bombard you with more questions. The answer wrong, you will be labeled as okay. So, what is good answer to that question? Tell me about yourself. It is actually pretty straightforward answer. A good answer should be when the interviewer asks you, tell me about yourself, you should be tailored. Apart from that, should be based on experience and achievement. And your answer should be well structured. These are the three things that you need to consider when answering the question, tell me about yourself. Don't forget, tailored, based on experience and achievement, and well structured. Then, if I may ask, what do you mean by tailor? For example, you're having an interview as an accounting or in an accounting firm. They want to hire you as an accountant. When the interviewers tell you ask you the question, tell me about yourself, you are now relating the experience you had in real estate agent. Your answer should be tailored on the job you were applying for or you are applying for. What about based on experience and achievement? Your answer should be super specific. Don't just say, I'm a Felix, I'm a sales manager. No, but your answer should be consist of your background. What do you study? Your top achievement? How do you stand out from other candidates? And interest? Why are you applying for that position? Based on experience and achievement, your answer should follow a simple format, which I'm going to recommend. PPF, past, present, and future. PPF, past, present, and future. What is your background and your relevant work experience? Present, how did you get to where you are now? And the future, What are you looking for to do next? And why are you applying for the job or position? For example, you want to apply for a the same role in the same different company, and the interviewer want to ask you the question, tell me about yourself. Then after they have asked you, tell me about yourself. Yes, sure. I have enjoyed writing and public speaking even far back in my high school and my secondary school. This lead to purpose writing related passion. For example, when I was in college or university, where I was an editor-in-chief for the newspaper then, in addition to writing, I got to learn how to manage a team and how to approach uh, the writing process. Then after college, I took a job at this social company, as a media manager, writing copy and social content for the organization blog. But I raised my hand to work on the communication plan for a product launch, which is where I discover my interest in product marketing. Then after switching to the product marketing roles, and I managed the two most successful new product launch last year, and I realized that I'm excited to take a new opportunity, and I've learned. I worked about on the product that I love, and I'm a big user of your current product, and I jump at the chance to apply when I saw the position, when I saw the opportunity in your company. From the explanation, you will notice that I explain about the past. Then, during that explanation, I also talk about some achievement and which I made in that company in the past, and also talk about the present, then the future, and the reason I like to apply for the in the organization. And these are the structures that you need to follow. When you follow the formula or the format, it will be very easy for you. And then no doubt, whenever they ask you the question, tell me about yourself, you will quickly know what you answer, because all your answer have been tailored uh, and based on the experience and achievement and well structured. And when you follow the formula PPF, past, present, and future, it will assist you to answer the question correctly. Even if you are a fresh graduate, you can explain to them on how you achieve during your university level or during your university time or colleges, how you set a goal. And when they want to employ you, they will know that the person they want to employ is a goal getter and somebody who can set goal and achieve it. And that is what you can say. You can say about your past and your present and the future too, and which will help the interviewer to know that you are different from other candidates and you should be selected for that job. These are some tips you can put in your mind. Keep it professional and brief. When they when you try to answer the question, you just need to be brief, at most between 1 to 2 minutes. And the interviewer don't care about your kindergarten days and how you went for your first internship or what you studied in high school. You should stick to the main selling point, that you are relevant to the job. That is the main goal of the main goal, and that is the best way to answer the question. And practice, but do not memorize. You can call a friend and do like a joking interview or mock interview. If you memorize it, you may just miss the step, and everything may be you may not you will just forget everything because you have memorized it. But When it was structured, you just be picking them one after the other, and and you will when you structure your answer and you not memorize them, no doubt you will answer it correctly and very well. Remember to talk about your work, academic, and personal. Then, when you are talking about your work should be between 80 to 90%. You should talk about. Then, when you are talking about your academic, should be between 5 to 10%. Then, when you are talking about your personal, should be to buy 5 to 10%. No, when I was discussing, we know that work experience and relevant have the highest score, which is 80 to 90%, while the academic uh, have 5 to 10%, and your personal should be 5 to 10% too. And that is what you should keep in your mind and remember to talk, and that is what you remember to talk about. Now, to recap, here is the most important tip on how to answer that question. Tell me about yourself. Don't forget to stick to the formula PPF, which means your past, your present, and the future, and keeping relevant and brief between 1 to 2 minutes. And and no one want to hear about your whole life, and also mention your own achievement when you are talking about your work, what you achieved in your past, and this will help an interviewer to know that you are different from other candidates. Thank you viewers for watching my video. Please don't forget to uh, subscribe to the channels and comment, and also share this program, share it on different social media you want to share it, and please let this program reach to other people so that they can also learn from it too. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.